Welcome to Guitar Gallery. What a day for us. Martin OM-28. We've got two of them here.
Yeah, they look similar, but they're not.
Are they the same? That's the question. Yeah, I mean, we've got the OM-28 standard here. Sitka spruce top, East Indian rosewood, mahogany neck. This is the performance neck, so it's not the V anymore. And then on the inside, you've got, very comfortable. And then on the inside, you've got the standard X scallop brace, and it's Sitka spruce. And if you compare it to this, because a lot of people say, but it looks the same. And I get a lot of people coming to me and say, yeah, I've got a guitar at home that looks like yours. It's like, I'm sure, but I can promise you it doesn't sound the same. But if you look at the specs here, you've got Eddie, something very special, Stefan, Cocobolo.
That's beautiful.
On the inside is also where the magic happens. 1/4 inch Eddie forward shifted scallop braces, so that will allow the top to be quite responsive. And remember, you've got a much stiffer top here and stiffer braces, so it would make sense to also do a forward shift
to loosen
on
up that,
get more response. Yes. So I think the great thing is that we're all different, and we all hear different things, and what's bright to someone is not bright to someone else. But what I've heard when we did the blind hearing test that we would like to do to keep ourselves honest, because once you see a logo and you see some special woods, you tend to say, well, that one sounds better than the other one, or I prefer that one. But I definitely could hear a very clear tone from the custom model, and it's maybe because I do know Adirondack. My own guitar's got an Addy top, so I do know that quite well. But that stood out for me is the clarity on this, and well, not everyone likes a clear tone. What did you experience when you played on the two?
Yeah, so you've touched on the clarity point, which is, I think, the biggest differentiating factor between these two guitars, and it's because of the Adirondack top.
In combination with the Cocobolo.
Yeah. And that's definitely the first thing. You get a little bit more of a clarity response from the OM, whereas the standard 28 has a warmer, an airy aura feel to it. Also due to the Cocobolo body construction, that guitar's got a little bit more of a flat frequency range response, whereas the standard OM-28, it's got a little bit of a mid-range scoop, giving you the effect of that little bit more bass and a little bit more treble, which is preferable to some players. And then, just on a side note, on a player's experience point of view, that guitar's the custom model's got way more focused projection. If the sound pops straight out of the guitar, it's gonna make an immaculate recording guitar if you're facing it from the front. Whereas this one, the standard OM-28, has got less focused projection and more of that aura. It feels like you're sitting within the sound, which is for me, for example, which is a wonderful experience to have. So it comes down to player's preference, but within the similarity of these guitars, they almost look identity. For the layman, I don't think a layman would even point out the one difference between the two guitars. But in the technical sound and in the performance and in the experience of playing the guitars, they are maybe subtle, but they are very different. It's a magical thing to play these guitars as well. We want to inspire you to not only listen to the clips, but pop around and come play these guitars maybe while these two are in stock, to do the comparison for yourself. It's an amazing experience, obviously, from two wonderfully built guitars. It's two legends and a custom version of the one at that. So it's a whole experience having these guitars.
So thank you for watching, and Guitar Gallery has got some amazing guitars in stock. We don't believe in you having to buy off the internet. We want you to come here, come and experience this for yourself. You need to feel it, smell it, hug it, and strum it, and that's the way you buy a guitar. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you soon. Bye bye.